warm up this morning. It is so darn cold here. It is kind of cold everywhere as far as I can tell. So let's talk about, I don't know, something fun, something fresh, something exciting, and really today let's announce big news. Gang, it is our denim sale. Now the reason this feels like a real big deal is because it kind of is. We haven't had an in-store, online denim sale in years. Like I'm talking pre-black hole of COVID era. That is how long it has been. This is the best time for you to stock up on what's new, what's hot, those favorites. But most importantly today, this is the best time to get insight, advice, some tips and tricks on exactly what trends, what fits, what silhouettes you needed in your closet right now. So a couple things that are gonna be fun today. Number one, questions. Dying for the questions. So this is the perfect time for you to type them in. We're gonna answer them as fast and furiously as we can. Number two, I have not one, not two, but three special guests joining me today. The number one question we get all the time is body type. Help me find the jean for my body. I've got 4 people, including myself, with really different body types. We're gonna talk about how we find the jeans that we love, that we need, that are going to fit you perfectly. So get ready, gang. We're gonna have some fun. All right, we're gonna start with the number one trend that everybody needs to put on their body, and that is more of a relaxed silhouette. Now you've heard us talking about this. There's an ease to things right now. Legs are opening up. Things are getting a little more slouchy. It's a whole lot of fun, but it takes a little bit of education. If you get nothing else during this sale, I'm telling you right now, get yourself a relaxed jean. So here's the thing. I hear a lot of questions about this regarding petites. Are you gonna get swallowed up in it? Do I need to go up a size? What's so fun right now is that all of these denim brands have it figured out. They're not gonna force your hand to like change your size because they're bringing out these great relaxed silhouettes, like the one I have on right now. This is from Citizens of Humanity. This is the Dahlia baby roll. It is so fantastic because it's a nod to that barrel leg, or some people are calling it a curve leg. Easy through the hips, wider through the leg, cropped length so it doesn't swallow up my leg, and a 26-inch inseam, so really, really fantastic for those of us who have a more petite leg. And I'm talking about length, not about strong thighs. So this has been absolutely one of my favorites. I've tried a bunch of versions of this kind of jean, and this one really hit a home run. Another jean though that I have to tell you has been very popular when it comes to this more relaxed silhouette is the Ayla. So this is also from Citizens of Humanity. There's 2 versions of this. There is a raw hem and there is a cuffed. Sneak peek, there might be a cuffed coming your way, but right now we're just gonna talk about this raw hem. Why do we love it? Well, number one, again, for those of us who have shorter legs, you can hem it yourself, or if you're like me and you do not trust your scissor hands, you can bring it into a tailor, they will cut it for you. Really relaxed leg, but what's great about this and what I think is important to know is that even though all of this denim has a more relaxed fit, the butt is not saggy. So you're still gonna get that great lift, you're still gonna get some really nice shape, but you're gonna get a great ease through the hip and thigh with just a little bit of a taper as you come down to the bottom so it doesn't feel so wide. So the Ayla, absolutely one of my favorites, and in this great vintage wash. It's so easy to wear now with a pair of boots. It'll be great later with a pair of Birks. Oops, such heavy jeans, hangers don't work. Okay, another jean that I absolutely love, I actually wore this in this morning, is this brand new jean from Pistola. I'm gonna give you the name of it. Stacy and I were just talking about this because it's been selling like crazy. This is the Eli. So now they're calling this an arched leg, kind of like the curve leg, kind of like the barrel. It's just another way to get that curve in. What I like about this one so very much is that it actually has some great novelty detail here. So as you're looking at this kind of barrel, curved, arched leg, if it's feeling overwhelming and or feeling a little bit clean, what I think is really fun about this is it gives you some great novelty. I also think the bum on this one is fabulous. Now Pistola, kind of a new brand for us, right? We haven't carried a ton of Pistola denim. You've been loving the sweaters and the jackets and the shirts. The denim is really fabulous, and they hit the trends so well. This wash is great, a really fun, rich medium blue. And last but not least, if this kind of relaxed leg is new and you're not ready for it, or you're just not loving it, here is a really fun way to get a nod to that trend into your closet in a jean that is a total home run. So this is a hero jean. The reason I love it is because it doesn't matter who I put it on. It looks great on everybody. This is the Evereve Ever Straight. Stretching this guy with this great cuff. The cuff is fun, it's exaggerated and bold. This is really, really fun with a sneaker and a hoodie, go casual on the weekend. I, though, love to take a little twist with my cuff and dress it up a little bit. So I would take it exactly as I'm wearing it now, great turtleneck, easy belt, pop on a heel, and you've got that fun kind of push-pull contrast that you can only get when you take a really fun fashion denim. Again, so much stretch in this one, gang, so a really great one to put on the body, and it's not such a wide leg, but you still get that fun nod to a more relaxed silhouette. Okay, so we talked, relaxed. Everybody needs a relaxed jean. Check, 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 got it. I don't know, what if you just want something fun in your closet? You're looking for a little shot, a little jolt, something that feels exciting. We're gonna have Stacy come out because, first and foremost, probably my most fashion-forward friend at Evereve, right? Stacy, always embracing the newest thing, figures out a way to rock it. I also love that you always are talking to customers about how to bring it into their closet without it being scary.
Totally. So I feel like this is really like that piece, this long maxi denim skirt. It's definitely been a risk for people. We kind of started a little like last spring with it, and now it's kind of full force. Again, Pistola, what you were talking about. Just a really fun, fashion-forward brand that I feel like is really exciting. So this jean, or this denim skirt is the Alice midi skirt from Pistola. It is amazing. Like,
okay,
I'm obsessed.
Can we get real?
Yeah.
Because I want to talk to you about my PTSD from like denim skirts from yesteryear.
For sure.
Like you'd sit down in them and all of a sudden they were at your bra.
Yeah, you're up here and you're
they're like
constantly
shifting, like somehow like the waist, like the buttons on the side.
And they just didn't really, they really weren't all that flattering.
They were not
at the end of the day, it's like you just didn't feel like you could move in them.
Yeah, it was like a stiff box.
For sure.
How is it different?
So this has here's what I love about this. This has a little bit of stretch, but not too much stretch, honestly. Yeah. So like it kind of holds me in. It nips me at the waist, which for me is a win for my body. I love the flattering, like tapered front of my waist. I love the slit. The slit is just enough. It's like just kind of gives a little bit of sassy like attitude, but without being too much where I have to worry when I sit down.
And like also helps so the skirt doesn't swallow you up.
Totally. And you know, like just the slit just gives a little sneak peek, but like when I'm sitting down, it's not riding up where I'm like, what? Flexing with it too much. So awesome little features here. I love the wash. I love the raw bottom. I love the length.
What shoes?
I was gonna say any shoe. Like I've got on a super cute little flat with it. I feel it would be really cute with the claw, the booty. I mean, you can do anything with a sneaker.
And you can wear it now.
Wear it now. I mean, I love it. Like with the shirt that I'm wearing, a really crisp button down. I feel like that just looks polished. But I throw it on with a sweatshirt too, and that'd be really fun.
That'd be so cute, like a little sneaker or boot or
so
something.
Cute. Yeah, so love it. It's a really good fit. If you've got a little bit of curve, I feel like this is a win for you because you're just gonna feel really good in it.
Yes,
it's gonna feel really flattering.
It is. It's like a zip and
it is. It feels great. It feels great.
Okay.
Love it.
Different denim skirt. Can we talk about this guy from Seven?
So, okay, this I think is so instead of the slit in the front, you have a little slit on the side, which is amazing. This is definitely kind of that slouchy, soft fabric. So if you're not wanting something quite as rigid, I think this would be this would be a great alternative.
Let's talk about this one because this created some chatter when I flashed this during live. Created some chatter.
It has. It's a conversation piece on our sales floor for sure.
All right, let's talk about it. All right, horseshoe jean from Citizens. This is the most exaggerated statement-making version of that barrel curved.
I think silhouette. It's all about proportions, and I think how you play around with this.
Right, how do you do it?
So I think when you kind of go simple on the top and let this be your statement, like this be like you're gonna own this silhouette. Keep it kind of simple on the front part of your body. Again, this, I think just like the little distressing and just that fun bottom, I think it's kind of edgy and cool. I mean, this is definitely your kind of cool
Okay,
girl
who
too.
can wear this? Let's talk about bodies.
Body type, I think this is great on really any body type. Petite, I mean, as a curvy person, I feel really comfortable in
Yeah.
this, again, because it's doing the nipping in at the waist, so
Yep.
it's giving me some shape still. Even though the legs are baggy, if you're still feeling like you've got one area that you're kind of feeling like is tucked a little bit, then
Yep.
I think it works. We definitely feel like this is a risk. Like, you have to be like ready to embrace the trend and own it and just feel confident and comfortable and just go for it.
So I'm always like a little torn. Like, I love the world of social media that we live in today from a fashion perspective, right? Because you get to see all these women trying all these trends. I feel like when you're seeing women on the gram wearing this right now or on the talk, they're like wearing this with like a slouchy sweatshirt and like a really cool sneaker, and everything is like relaxed and oversized. I think that's hard to translate for
I do too.
like the everyday Jane.
I do too, and that's why I feel like simple may be best with
Yes.
this. A white t-shirt,
Yeah.
a black turtleneck,
Yeah.
a graphic tee,
Yep.
just something that feels a little bit more everyday.
Agreed.
I feel like will be just a little bit more wearable.
And maybe a little more
And
grown up.
a little
Yeah.
bit more,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep, agreed. Okay. All right. Another really fun trend that's happening in utility.
I love this.
This is kind of a magic jean.
This is
Kind of
an
magic jean.
amazing
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
Like, get your body in this because you will love how you feel in this jean.
Okay, so we know because it's
yeah,
cut.
yep.
Right,
It's
for
so
starters.
comfy. It fits. It's comfortable. It is so comfy at the waist. Like, I feel like I'm wearing a sweatpants when I have this. Like,
Yes.
I can do all the things in this. I feel like errand running or throw it on. This is like a secret jean to kind of elevate too. Like,
Totally.
I love
Yes.
it. Like,
Yes.
Jess, I love, like you were saying, like pairing it with something different, pairing it with a heel or something kind of like unexpected and wearing it on a night out.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Right, and easy right now.
Mhm.
When you don't want to
Yes.
think too much about what you're wearing.
Yeah.
I also think that utility seaming is a little bit of a stylist secret. It is leg lengthening, nips you in, gives you some interest and novelty without adding weight or bulk.
And I think curvy people sometimes come in and are like afraid to try this.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want I want to keep it.
Don't
I
wanna
don't
add
want to add
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
No, this is going to just add interest in a way that is super chic and cool and flattering.
Love
I
it.
mean, most of all flattering.
Love
for
it.
sure.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay. All right, one more because I think, speaking of flattering, such a beaut, such a beaut. Okay, let's talk about this guy from 7.
I'm kind of obsessed with all these slits, like front slits, side slits. I really love that new.
Especially since there's so
feature.
much like fun
They're
going on in
really
shoes.
exactly.
Yeah.
It kind of really like opens up your footwear to be
Yes.
like kind of the star with this.
Yeah.
And this 7 jean is again back to feeling. I mean, talk about a comfort. Like
Right.
it is. I wish I could feel this.
I know.
It's really soft.
Like butter. I know we always
Yeah.
say that. And we're like,
Yeah.
what does that even mean?
It's
But
like
butter.
real soft.
But it's so soft.
Yeah.
So great. A little bit higher rise on this one, so it's gonna hold you in. To me, this is like your sexy night
This
out
is
jean.
like this is
Like-
a definitely like a go out, like
Yes.
feel good,
Yes.
like cop
Girl
on like
strip.
a little like bodysuit
Yes.
with this, and
Yes.
like really just let that jean show off your curves.
Yes.
Like, it is amazing.
Yes.
It's a very very good jean.
Yes.
We love it.
So for all the talk we've been having about relaxed, there is still a
Yeah.
place in your denim closet for something that is more fitted and shaped. And I think this is a
Yep.
really fun way to play with it, with more of this flare, with this great little
Yes.
slit. And if you're feeling like, I think that fitted top with a fitted bottom feels like too much, I always say easy answer, throw a jacket on over
Yeah,
it.
I love it.
It helps balance the proportion
like
a little bit.
little jacket.
The bomber would be so cute
Yeah,
over this.
any
right?
little
Or
little jacket, blazer,
yes.
for sure.
So,
Love.
okay.
Okay.
All right, so one other fun trend that's coming, white and ecru. Even in January, Even
I
in
love
January.
a neutral moment.
right? I
Of
do
course.
too.
Yeah,
I do
love
too.
it, love it.
So we've got Jamie, who's wearing it. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a little swap. Here we go. White and ecru. So is it weird that that's
No.
happening when it's not summer? I mean, what's that rule about like you can't wear white after Labor
Right.
Day and then you can't wear it before Memorial Weekend?
Wear acronym.
You can anytime. All
And
right.
it kind of like, it brightens me up a little bit.
Yes.
Especially with a lot of cloudiness.
Yes. Okay, so for those of you who watch, look at my feet are like sweating and sticking to my shoe. So Jamie and I are both petite, right? I'm wearing
Yes.
this big old shoe that makes me look so much taller than I really am. So wanted you to see just from a proportion standpoint, like both short. Jamie though has much longer legs than I do. Look at how amazing she looks in this jean. You want to talk about this one?
Yes, this is the Paige Anessa. It is So I feel like I'm just like casual sporty right now. Almost feel like I'm wearing like a sweatpant even
Yes.
though it's denim. I love the detail of the front pocket. I also really love, this is a 27-inch inseam, so like the 26 is probably like really perfect for me, but it has the raw hem.
Yep.
So when they come home with me, I can just
Do a little trim. Just cut them just a
So-
little bit shorter.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then just a little sneaker, and obviously it's sweatshirt season, so it's just kind of perfect.
Okay, gang, so this sweatshirt, I know we're talking denim today, but this sweatshirt, if you have not gotten your mitts on this sweatshirt, I'm going to tell you right now, you better get it before the weekend because it's going to be gone. It just hit stores late last
I know, it's
week.
my
We also
favorite.
had it in a great lilac color. That guy's selling like crazy. This green is going bananas, and I feel like if you happen to have a kid who goes to a school where green is the color,
Yep.
this is going to be your new uniform, so you might as well snag it now.
Yes.
Also like a little bit of color in your face
I
this
know.
time of year when
Yeah. Yeah.
everything just feels like blah. Louder. We need to be louder. You
We
guys
can
are
talk
not
louder.
hearing us talk. Okay. All right. So Ecru is a big deal.
Yes.
Want to wear that. Love this Paige. We always love Paige because owned by a woman, designed by a woman. She gets her fit. Here's another version of a great kind of ecru bottom from Cut. Let's talk about this one and kind of the differences between the two. So, little bit richer in color, I would say. So, James, I think yours is a little bit lighter, almost ekes into that white. This is a true, like almost chino color. Same pork chop pocket kind of detail though.
Yep.
Again, this is from Cut. I wore this last week in stories, and someone asked, like, size-wise, did I wear my normal size? I did exactly what I do in Cut always, which is I went down a size
Yep.
in this one.
Yeah.
So,
It has the fun little pocket detail too.
and I love this.
Yep.
Those little patch pockets on the back are so great. Little butt lifters, I call
Yes.
them. They're so fantastic. Okay, but what about white? White's still a thing, yes? Okay.
Very much so.
All right, and if you're gonna do a white jean, like, why not make it sexy,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You're going to Arizona.
I am in 2 weeks.
She's going to, I mean, how dreamy does that sound? I'm curious though if anyone's in Arizona right now and if it's warm, because I'm hearing it's cold everywhere, but it's gonna be warm when you get there, for sure. You're gonna be
Yes.
laying by the pool, you're drinking margaritas, it's gonna be amazing, and you're gonna bring this jean with you because it's so darn cute. It's perfect for a girl's trip.
Well, yeah,
So-
you can make it more of like a neutral play.
Yes.
Or you can add a really fun pop of color
Yes.
on top.
Yes, so
Yeah.
cute.
I really love, like when last year I got my first ecru denim and I wear it religiously. You know how you used to just always go to your neutral denim?
Yeah.
And that was like, okay, this is my thing, my staple. I love my ecru. It's like my new staple.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that's really nice too about white and ecru denim that's changed a lot over the years is that it's not so thin.
Yeah.
Not so thin. So you're not getting that like see-through
Crazy
situation
see-through.
happening where you're like, I don't even know what underwear to wear. This is really hard. You can see every lump and bump on me. Thank God that like the white skinny jean is not a thing anymore because that was real challenging.
Right.
Real challenging.
Yes.
We can just sunset that whole situation. So if you do have that in your closet, I'm going to tell you, I rarely say this, but that's the one you need to let go. You need to let her move on.
Yes.
We're going to replace her with this, or that gray cut. One of those will be a really fun substitute. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the opposite problem that we have, being petite, and the fact that almost every jean needs to get hemmed.
Yes.
We do
Tall
hear
girls.
a lot that there are people out there
That are
who just
taller
not
than us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know. They are out there. And
Yes.
we know them well, actually.
Yeah.
Including Dylan, who's going to come.
The height
So-
comparison. Here
is-
it comes.
You
It's
can really
shocking,
tell.
you guys. Look at this. I mean,
There's a few inches difference.
there
Just a
is
little
some
bit.
real difference here. And I would say before, I want you to stay for just a hot second. This is, I think, one of the biggest challenges we face when we're looking for any bottom, but especially denim, is finding the right leg length, finding something that fits your waist, not too short, not too, it is Goldilocks all day long when we're playing with length when it comes to denim. So I'm just curious, I'm gonna put you both on the
Yeah.
spot. Number one tip, as someone who is tall, number one tip as someone who is petite when you are looking for denim. Like what is like
Yeah.
the one thing you keep in mind when you're in the fitting room?
I think one thing for me that's super helpful is going in and knowing my inseam. But I also think you guys, like, I bring in a variety of inseams and try it on with shoes because I just don't always know what I'm going to feel comfortable
Yes.
in. Sometimes I look at a pair of jeans and I'm like, ugh, it might not give me the full length trouser length,
Yep.
but I still bring it in and try it with a heel, a sneaker, because I am sometimes surprised.
Yeah.
Jane, what about you?
You know, the raw hem has been kind of a lifesaver for me
Yes.
when it comes to petites because I can really customize it to my length. Before Evereve and being exposed to all of it, I just always felt very stuck with like
Yes.
what I could wear. So a raw hem to me is really fun. But also to the same point, like play with the shoes. The shoes can make a big difference of the length of your denim and what you're wearing. If you go more of a sneaker, if you go more of a boot. So, but there are so many options. There really are.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so pay attention to inseam, bring shoes into the fitting room, try some stuff you may not have otherwise tried because you never know, you might be surprised, right?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
And then I would just always say my number one tip for everyone when it comes to denim is have a good tailor.
Yes.
Have a good tailor.
I
They
just
can
bring
make-
them in
Yes,
batches.
I know.
3 at a
I know.
time.
I'm here.
I'll take your extra length.
4 pairs
If
of
I can, like,
jeans. I know.
stitch them
I know.
onto my
We're
jeans
just gonna, like,
somehow.
add you.
Yep.
All right,
So
Dylan,
fun.
we're going to talk about full-length denim. This is a real thing that's happening, which is super fun. So longer denim is definitely out there. I feel like we've been in this ankle-length cycle, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm super grateful for it, but I totally get for you. You're like, for the love, can I just get a jean that is actually length?
I always joke that I'm like, whatever was full length for you was
Yes.
great for me for this like
Yes.
ankle
It's
crop
so true.
situation because
It's
I'm
so
like,
true.
yep, we're getting it right above the ankle. Yep.
There's a couple inch difference. Okay, let's talk about the jean you have on.
Yeah, so I'm wearing the Pistola Lana. It's a really fun wide leg palazzo. And you guys, jeans, like you heard Heidi say, like I never find a full length jean. I am 5'10", I've got a really long inseam. These are a 34-inch inseam. And I'm in a cute little clog right now.
That's like my up to my armpit.
Yep,
Literally.
literally.
Like, just, we're gonna go all the way up here. That's crazy.
But what I love about this is, like, I know we were talking shoes. They're the right length to be able to do with a sneaker, a pump. I'm wearing, like I said, a fun
Yeah,
clog.
that's so cute with that little leg sole.
Yeah, so this was one and it came in. I actually looked at these and I was like, okay, I have to try them on because I don't know if they're gonna be long
Yeah.
enough. And I put them on and was like so happy and surprised.
And don't you feel like this is one of those chameleon jeans? Dress it up, dress it down.
Yes.
You're gonna feel put together. This reminds me a little bit of that Evereve trouser we
Yes,
had last year.
absolutely.
That every time I put that jean on, I'm like,
I look good.
good. These are flattering. They
Yes.
work with everything. Like when in doubt, it's like kind of the jean you reach for.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. Stretching these.
Yeah, there's some good stretch. I will say it's a little bit of a thicker denim, so something I actually love right now for this weather. You've got stretch, but it is a little bit heavier. So, like Heidi said, Minnesota, you guys, I think the high is 0 today. So, it's a good one. Yeah.
Brutal. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this because this is a really fun fashion
Yeah.
jean that is like built for my long-legged friends.
Yes.
Okay. So from Cut, have you tried this guy on?
I did.
Okay.
Guys, they're really fun. And like you said, a little bit, they're definitely fashion. It's
Yep.
going to be that true wide leg, but there's a really fun detail here that offers a little split. So going back to length and just playing with the pairings of shoes, I love these because they actually like, I'm not gonna lie, on me they're a little cropped, which
Yeah.
is so fun. I put them on and threw them on with the booty and they felt super approachable. But again, as we're thinking, like, I know weather-wise it's still cold, but
Yes.
spring's gonna be around
Yep.
the corner.
It will come
I
eventually.
know. We can hold
Eventually,
values.
yes. Yeah, we can dream about it.
So this is gonna be a great jean whether I'm bringing it on vacation. Like I said, it's a
This
now
is so
jean, a
cute with just
later.
like a t-shirt or tank, but now with a sweater or something.
Yes.
Gives you a little bit of spirit.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Super fun.
And the fun thing about it is the jean is a statement.
And like I think this is a cool way to like nod to that cuff trend that's happening without
Yes.
it being an actual roll.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So some
lots
great
of fun
seating.
detailing.
Okay, and then now let's talk about this jean. 'Cause I think this jean, kind of like that other 7 slit that we talked about, is just sexy, sexy, sexy.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. This really elongates your legs. I love it because it's a nice just mid-wash. And sometimes like I said, I've got that wide leg
Yeah,
palazzo,
yeah.
but I mean, let's be honest, everyone wants a longer leg. And even
Yes.
as long legs, this is one of my favorites. So leans a little bit more boot cut, but that raw hem's super fun. So again, like I feel like I can do it with any shoe, which
totally.
is hard for me as a tall person.
So like a little bit slimmer fit, I think, than the
Mhm,
Pistola
for
you
sure.
have on. So more in the relaxed vein. This guy's going to be more of your traditional boot cuts, a little more shape through the leg. Really, really flattering, really, really beautiful. And I think one thing I always think about when it comes to that boot cut and the difference between being tall and being petite, full-length boot cuts are really tricky to wear when you are petite. This is when you need to lean into that great cropped boot cut silhouette if you are petite, because if you chop off a full-length boot cut, you are losing all the detail, and then where the curve of that jean is going to hit you in all the wrong places.
For sure.
So this is one where lean into your stylist, try a couple silhouettes on, and really see which one is right for you. But like, so fun. But there's actually a long version of this that's meant for.
It's a dress.
Okay, so here's the deal. We've got like a hot second where I'm gonna make Dylan run, not walk, because she's gonna put on our favorite jean. I'm gonna have everybody wear it so you can see how this is styled.
I'll be back.
Okay, she's gonna be back, and then I'm gonna answer a few questions while we're waiting for it to change, and then we're gonna bring everybody out in our favorite jean. The suspense is building. What could it be? What's everybody wearing? I don't know. Okay, any questions that I can answer about denim, about the sale, about what you're shopping for, what you're looking for?
Okay, number one.
Yes.
Are skinny jeans officially in or officially out?
Gang, I hate that. Like, in, out, I don't know. Here's what I think. I think there is a place in your closet for a slim jean. And I just wore one last weekend with a tall boot. Tall boots are absolutely having a moment this winter, and they are not going away for next year. So you need a jean you can tuck into your boot, and while I love a kind of fun slouchy jean into a boot, I think that's harder to do. It's not comfortable, and if you're like me and you have strong calves, it's actually physically not possible. So a great skinny jean with a higher rise, gang, that's gonna be my one caveat, is absolutely something you can still have in your closet, and you will still find a place to wear it, for sure. Love that question. It's a good
Okay,
one.
next question.
Yeah.
How often do you wash your jeans and how do you wash them?
As infrequently as possible. So 2 things I do when I wash: I turn them inside out and I wash them on cold, and I never, ever, 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 ever dry them. Ever. Did I say ever enough? Do not dry your denim, gang. It breaks it down. Even if it's 100% rigid cotton, it's still gonna break down your jean. If it feels stiff after it dries, I throw mine into tumble, no heat in my dryer for just a couple minutes just to soften up the fit a little bit. But don't dry your denim, and I think washing it on cold is one of the best things you can do. And I know this one's tricky, just try not to wash them a lot. The more you wash them, the more it breaks down the fibers, which sometimes is lovely because they get really comfy, but I think if you want your denim to last, less washing on cold, no dryer. Good question.
Okay, if you were to buy one pair of denim, what is your recommendation?
Leading the witness. Okay, here comes Dylan. I mean, I would say, gang, I would invest in something relaxed. I think it is the single biggest silhouette and like kind of denim wardrobe shift you can make in your closet right now. We all have a great boot cut. We all have a great straight at this point. You're gonna wear those like crazy, but that relaxed, truly relaxed silhouette is the one that everybody needs to get in their closet. I'm gonna show you my favorite one. Here it comes. Okay, gang, here we go. So here is the deal. This is the Ayla cuffed from Citizens. So we talked about the Ayla raw hem, which is one of my faves. This version is a cuffed version. Everybody's wearing it. 3 different body types, styling it differently. Ready, set, go. Tell me how you're wearing it, and like what's the difference for body type.
So I feel like I'm wearing it kind of casual with just a pistola fashion sweater,
It's a pistola day.
which I love. I also paired it with a boot, so I feel like this is my outfit today.
Yeah.
Like this is just every day. I love it. It's for me a little curvier. I love the high waisted. I love how it's baggy but still has shape.
And this jean comes cuffed.
This comes cuffed. I've got it. I
Did
think
the cuff
single cuff, double cuffed.
Yeah, so
Double cuffed.
1, 2 rolls.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so cute.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
Dylan, go.
So, like we said, they come cuffed. What I love about these is it's not a stitched cuff, so I actually just undid the cuff by one. I could even do it one more if I wanted to make it more of like a trouser style, kind of a fun
Which I love that. It's like
right?
so cool, slouchy baggy,
Super
so
cool.
great.
So I love that I've got options, but wear it with just a fun everyday sneaker. That's what I love about jeans. I need something that I can take it from running to the grocery store to a date night out. I paired it with this really fun bomber by Evereve, and then just an easy velvet basic layer.
This monochromatic look is so
Feels
fresh.
fun.
Okay, Jean,
Yes.
you can wear this jean.
Right?
Let's
I
talk about
know.
it.
First of all, the relaxed is so comfortable. It is really, really great. And I have it. Part of me feels like I have it cuffed 10 times. No, I only have it cuffed 3 times. But which is great is that the same jean that my tall girl Dylan is wearing, I am wearing, just cuffed one more time, plus thrown on with a little heel. Gives me a little bit height. I mean, look at this difference. You put her in a flat and me in a heel, we're kind of coming back together. But we're getting there. So yes, just super comfy.
Okay, can we talk about sizing? Because I think that is one question that often comes up around that relaxed fit. Do I go up a size? Do I go down a size? Do I wear my normal size? What are you doing in this jean?
I'm in my true size
Yep.
in this jean. So I'm in a 29. I mean, that's like typically what I wear.
Yeah.
I think I, on the styling floor, have sized people down
Yep.
in this. So
Yep.
like if you're maybe a little more straight,
Yep.
you would maybe size down.
I think that's one of the biggest differences,
yeah,
don't you think,
yeah,
in relaxed?
yeah.
I think is like where your curve sits.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
like one of the benefits about relax is that if you are a little bit curvier in your thighs,
Yeah.
no big deal. Like
Right.
they all work for you, but
Yep.
it's all about the hips and the bump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I would
Yeah.
say I'm in a smaller size. I am definitely more of like that traditional. Like, I joke I'm a rectangle through and through. Not much curve happening here, but they feel really nice. They pinch me at the waist, but still offer that
Yes.
fun looseness throughout the thighs.
Yeah.
And James?
I'm very true to size. I'm a 27, and it fits really good around the hips, but it's just, I don't know, it's so comfy. I've been eyeing these up. They're
They're great.
Me
They're
too.
coming with me. They're so good. And the wash is so great. Gang, it's the denim sale. I mean, there is so much goodness to be had, whether you're getting something new and novel in your closet, whether you're stocking up on that great basic that you've been kind of eyeing, maybe make a little splurge. This is the time to do it, but we need something fresh. Let's go for it. It's on today, Wednesday, all the way through Sunday, in store, online. Snag it while you can. Sizes, I know, will go really fast, but
Yep.
stylists are here to help. So take advantage. We're here to help you fit. And I'm gonna tell you this, almost 10 years at Evereve, there is nobody that does denim fit better than our styling team. So lean in, put on some cute underwear, grab yourself a latte, hang out in the dressing room, and we're gonna bring you jeans until we find the one that works for you. Have so much fun. Thank you. So brave to come on here and talk about body and talk about fit. So huge thank you to these amazing women, and we can't wait to see you. Have fun shopping, gang.